Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Morathi here on the world of Alderaan. We are looking for the final artifact, the Tula Cord, and we believe it is in an ancient ruin of House Organa known as the Elysium. Unfortunately, the Elysium is sealed and the key is held by a Jedi belonging to House Organa. This Nomar. We are currently looking for weaknesses to draw Nomar Organa out. So we need to go to House Alde, who may have a library and a history of this Jedi Master. Either way, we are now heading east into the Juran Mountains. We also have been recommended to speak to a Lord Stanel Fool, who can advise us on how best we can also aid House Fool and the Empire in gaining control over Alderaan. So let us be on our way. Continuing where we last left off, we're continuing as part of the same session. I just made myself a fresh drink, got myself a bit more coffee to keep myself awake. Let's keep going. It's still quite early in the evening. I just, at the moment, have a very unusual sleeping pattern. I've been waking up at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's when I've been doing a lot of my recording. So this will be close to the time when I might be catching a little bit of a cat nap, or collapsing for the evening. But we'll push through. Enjoy some of the Alderaanian scenery here. There are a few datacrons here on Alderaan I've yet to pick up. I might point out one or two when we encounter them or when we get close. Which way do we need to go? Follow the main road, not a problem. This will lead us towards the Juran Mountains. As I say, this is where potentially we'll encounter another player of the Republic, though we start in the northern edges of the mountains and they start at the southern edge. We may encounter one near House Alde. Maybe. We'll see. If anything, any players of the Republic here on Alderaan won't be doing their main story mission. They'll be popping on to maybe do their heroic missions. Okay, here we are in the Juran Mountains, and here is our first Imperial outpost. I think there are 2 in this region. There's Stanel Fool himself. Let's check my inventory, see if we need to sort anything out.
Please use all products only as intended.
Ooh. Some very decent stim boosters. Boosting our endurance quite a bit, boosting our health, boosting our mastery.
Be well.
Unfortunately, we're world sync to level 33, so it doesn't actually matter at all.
Do you require medical attention?
Might as well sell all this junk. We don't need any of this. Oh, yeah. We didn't actually open that bloody renown cache, did we? Oh, we'll open it now. Why not? Let's see what's in here. Some armor, which is not made up of item modifications. Oh well. It's not a lot of renown points, but we would have sold that armor if nothing else, so yeah. Let's see how we can help out Fool's interests in this region.
Stanel Fool? I was told you want to see me?
Yes, Moff Sarek said you'd be here. We've had an inspection team lost to the Killiks for days now, advisors from Droman Cast. They were inspecting one of our mining sites for lanthanide deposits. But in the middle of their inspection, the entire place was overrun by Killiks. We've had no communication for days.
I want the full briefing. Risk assessment, strategic importance, all of it.
Moff Sarek wants the inspection team rescued, and fast. Apparently some of them hold serious rank off-world. And the Killiks don't exactly respond to negotiations. They're the native aliens here. Giant bugs with just enough sentience to shoot a blaster. Attacking these Killiks would take half our army, but apparently I'm too close to the problem to strategically assess its value.
You have some kind of personal stake in this?
Yes. I don't want you to think I'm asking for personal reasons, but my daughter was leading the inspection team. I don't know if she's alive or dead. If you can find her, find our advisors, free them if they're prisoners. I promise you a reward that will leave me bankrupt.
I will not let these aliens kill your daughter or the advisors.
Thank you. For myself, even more than for my house.
Yeah, we'll look into this. Oh, hello. We are now considered destructive. We've entered the third tier of the dark side. So look, let's see what the major difference is right now. Yeah, we've definitely seen better days. Right, so the mine is to the southeast. Not a problem. I'm sure there's a quest we can do en route, which is quite a large quest as well. Let's see if it's still available, or if it's changed at all. You, Mr. Droid, do you give us a quest anymore? You do not. Interesting. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's another droid. Or maybe it gives the quest later? Or is it you? No, you're just a wild animal. There's a route to the north. There's actually a complex structure there, as you can see. I can't fully recall the situation. Oh, it might be House Ulgo. Right. Interesting. I do have exploration missions turned on. Maybe once we've cleared the mine and went back to Stanleyful, more of the people there will be interested in having a word. Either way, we have a expansive kind of Keelik hive here. Just outside of the mines, I'm sure there are a couple of Imperials. One of them having a bit of a hysterical moment. Let's see if they still have something to say. Indeed they do.
Where are you? Come out. I know you're there, you brain-stealing vermin. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you. Captain Asersha of House Thule. Can't speak now. Gotta keep an eye out. Killiks are everywhere. They'll turn us all into mindless drones to serve their hives. They must be stopped.
You think they're going to keep spreading?
Their numbers increase daily. They're trying to burrow into my thoughts. I know it.
Chaskruni dopat kurira do kanki kung. Chonki faguta jiho poda ji oto vokise. Poya toka changa goptula do batawana wanki. Ni at ambumpa poshura mokili mokranki.
I hope you plan to elaborate.
Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Buka kampak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Lis di woto.
Just show me where the fun is.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi. O bagthra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe.
Kill them all! Kill them with fire!
Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
So Outpost Bolum is actually where we just were to speak to Stanel Fool. We will be heading back up there before long. So yeah, sorry, those were House Fool soldiers. The Imperial team that were with them were killed and cocooned against the hives. We've been given these sticky grenades. To retrieve the sensor equipment. We have a bonus mission to defeat 25 Keelix. I didn't think we'd actually get close to completing this bonus mission by the time we freed all of the Imperials, but we're making decent progress. There's 10 more Keelix to deal with. Just need to find a few more cocooned Imperials. actually get an experience for killing these Imperials? Because they're counting as an enemy. We are. Interesting. Because for them to drop their mission item, we have to kill them. So they count as our enemy. We'll just bypass these houseful soldiers and head on our way to the mines, which are along this way. Let's see if we can find the expedition team. Encountered our first joiners. We'll learn more about the joining before long.
Painful Atlas.
We have a bonus mission to defeat 15 Keelix. We're well on our way already. Oh. And within this cave, in this cage I should say.
Bless you. In the name of the Emperor.
Indeed, in the name of the Emperor, yada yada yada. Or some of the inspection team.
You saved my life.
Yes, you're welcome. Oh, our experience booster has ended. Right, so let's try something. We're going to try and kill one Keelix larva. Um, 20 renown points, right. That didn't give me any renown points. Awkward. Okay, also, their normal enemies also giving me 20 renown points, so maybe this experience booster didn't do anything for me. If so, fair enough, because these were just bound experience boosters anyway, and it's not as if we missed... Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah. It's given us 3 hours, but it has a 55-minute cooldown. I was like, Has it just reduced how long this booster's gonna last for me? Had a moment of concern there. Yeah, I want to kill another one of these larvae. But see, that one got me 25 renown. And then these scouts got me 61. I don't know what the hell's going on. All I know is I'm gaining renown. And I earn none for one, 25 for another. I have no idea. I'll just accept that it's working, and I'll use these bound ones, I suppose, since I can't do anything else with them. Yeah, if they work, they work. Sure, why not?
Have removed those who are not of the nest. Had they stayed, they would have learned the peace of the joining. We will not deny you your prize. But leave now. There has been a song of swarming. We have claimed these mines for the nest.
What exactly are you?
Once we were called Daria Thul. Now we are known as New Child of the Ukanuku Nest. We have tasted the gel and scented the egg chamber. We have joined.
So you're a Killik now?
There is peace in the nest, a love that comes of sharing one mind. It is a gift beyond measure. We will never return.
How can you live like this?
How do you live in a world where everyone is a stranger? Where a smile may conceal a knife in the back? Stanithul is not my family. He and his kind have brought war to Alderaan in the name of their own power. Here we are safe. Here we are at peace. Here we will stay.
Come with me, or die along with every Killik here. That's your only option.
No, we will never. We are hearing the voice of the nest. We have decided it is not worth many losses to save one. The nest has spoken. We will return.
So, yeah, welcome to a giant individual who we could actually hold a conversation with. It doesn't go very well. They say that being joined with the Killiks is peaceful, sharing their mind and knowing their thoughts with one another. But the loss of individuality, did Daria really want to be joined? I really doubt it.
I got what you wanted.
I heard the explosions. I hope those monsters burned alive. We'll remember this service when House Thul takes the throne.
Thank you. My medics are treating the inspection team for shock, but they seem otherwise unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. It is clear those monsters have drugged her, brainwashed her. I've heard of this. Something in the pheromones that joins their captives to their hive mind.
Turn Thul's troops against the Killiks before they can destroy another mind.
You're right. What good is the throne of Alderaan if our world is first overrun by these bugs? They must be driven out. We should slaughter them until nothing but their mounds remain!
General Thule, excuse me. It is urgent I speak with my rescuer at once. I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence. It was no accident those Killiks attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
Are the mines so important?
The mines are nothing. Not until we get production going on Lanthanide. It was a decoy. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
By all means, continue.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the chatter we're getting from our back door into the Organa networks.
It's a baradium detonator, a massive explosive. They plan to strike at the heart of Thule lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
Kill the soldiers, steal the weapon.
Just before the Killiks arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely. It won't be the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thule.
So, one thing we may not learn as a player of the Empire, but as a player of the Republic, there is a cavern network which contains a base of House Thule, also known as the Pain Factory. House Ulgo are torturing Killiks on other houses' lands. The Killiks who are connected to that hive mind are incensed and attack that territory, which is possibly how House Ulgo forced the Killiks to attack House Thule and the Imperials. So, House Ulgo have a base nearby. And they have a rather impressive explosive set to destroy House Thule. Ah, good. We can pick up this quest now.
Current status: enraged. Systems destabilizing. Mission objective incomplete. All supporting units are offline. Failure is not within mission parameters. This unit requests assistance.
What's happening here?
Complying. This unit was one of several Special Forces assault droids. Mission parameters: eliminate Ulgo stronghold defenses. Current mission status: impossible. Extensive damage to this unit requires core shutdown. All supporting units have been destroyed. Requesting assistance.
How badly do we need that Ulgo stronghold taken?
This is a multi-phased assault. If this unit's mission fails, Thule and Imperial military losses will be severe. Elimination of Ulgo defenses allows Stronghold to be secured by Imperial allies. Slaughter of Ulgo also avenges this unit and all offline units.
Okay. Securing the fortress. There's not going to be much left of the fortress to secure by the time we're done with it. But we'll certainly help out. So we must disable a communications generator, destroy an Ulgo supply ship, and blow up an anti-air gun with an airstrike. As well as whatever bonus missions may exist. So, let's get ourselves on the way. So we have a bonus here to defeat 25 of House Ulgo's forces on the way through their fortress here. I can't recall if there used to be another bonus mission here. Oh well, either way. Definitely cutting through their forces quite nicely. So this is the comm generator. Hey, and there's our bonus mission done already. Oh, we got caught on the corner there. Right. Keep forgetting that while we have the shield active, we are actively restoring health, which is quite nice. We have a companion gift, another implant. Okay. Right, here are the House Olgo supply ships. Don't mind me, just gonna guess this might be the fuel pumps. If we head along this way, we're heading closer towards the anti-air weapons. Don't mind me coming through, just gonna plant some coordinates here. Oh. We saw the results, never saw the explosion.
house.
Heading towards the structure now. This is where we'll find the beradium explosive. Yeah, so many small groups of enemies, it's a pain in the ass to fight our way through this many people. Well, no matter. Right, here's the entrance. Give it a moment while the enemies spawn in. Now we have a bonus to defeat 15 of the Ulgo forces inside the building here. Even though there are some of House Ulgo's forces on the lower level, we need to be up here. Right, our final target might be this Ulgo security droid. Will it be the last target for the bonus as well? Let's find out today. Yes, it will. And we got our next renown rank as well. Happy days. Right, here's the explosive. Let's just arm this bomb and then run for our lives. Thankfully, we don't need to run too far. Let's just... Chem, come on. Can you? I'm just gonna seal everyone else in. Yeah, I don't think anyone else survived. Okay, let's get back to Outpost Bolum. This place is too placid. Yes, it is rather peaceful, isn't it, Cal?
Thank you. You are again Thul's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
The abilities of the Sith are truly beyond the capacity of the rest of us to understand.
Are we finished?
Yes, I will not keep you from your business. With the Ulgos retreating, I can turn all my troops to rooting out the Killiks, to the last squirming lava.
My superiors have been asking about you. There is some intrigue happening with House Rist. Trouble for our allies. If you're interested, look for Dathis Elgin. Moff Sarek has already commended you to him.
Okay, we have another point of contact. There is another Imperial outpost, as I mentioned, to the south. Okay. Oh, hello. There's another quest nearby. Yes, no, maybe. Hello.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. We got men dying left and right at the border post, and we're out of Kolto injections. Organa's got medics by the river for their own men. Someone needs to requisition their supplies and take them to the border post or our boys will die.
I normally prefer not to kill. But it's for...
I prefer not to kill? Wait a minute, I had to escape out of that dialogue option.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. We got men dying left and right at the border post, and Organa's got medics by the river for their own men. Someone needs to requisition their supplies and take them to the border post or our boys will die.
Let's get it done.
Thanks. They don't have much time up there. Please, hurry. Medical Officer Willem is waiting.
Okay, we need to steal, no, claim the medical supplies from House Organa. Okay. Oh! Wait. Is that actually in House Alde? I guess it is. I can kind of see the House Alde walls. There are some structures outside of the major House Alde compound. Either way, before we go to this border post, we'll speak to this droid, and then... should we go requisition those medical supplies? Yeah, we'll go claim those medical supplies, and then we'll go assault House Alde to gain access to their library.
I have succeeded where you failed. The Olgo defenses have been dealt with.
This unit offers its gratitude to the Sith Lord. Current status, relieved. Offline units have been avenged. Commencing core shutdown.
How many dockside points do we need? 67,500. Right. For the next tier of the dark side, not a problem. Right, yeah, we'll go claim those medical supplies first. And then we'll go play with House Alde. So yeah, heading down to this next Imperial border outpost is where we may encounter another player from the Republic faction, because we're both kind of following the same road here, but they never come this far north. But there are 2, maybe 3 bridge crossings. I think there's 3. And we each have to cross the bridge at some point to proceed with the main storyline. See, players from the Republic would normally cross the lower or middle bridge, while we will be crossing the middle bridge when the time is right. Either way, here's a small group of Organa soldiers. These are who we need to deal with for the medical supplies. I doubt any Republic players are going to be around this area, but you never know. Actually have a functioning Kolto tank here. Oh, we have a bonus to destroy any active Kolto tanks. Wow, we really are being a bit of an asshole. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, they're not even empty Kolto tanks either. They're Kolto tanks that are actively being used by wounded personnel. I don't think I normally do this. I'm not even sure if I was aware of this bonus mission. I normally would just grab the medical supplies and be on my merry way, but oh well. Yeah, we're just making people suffer for the hell of it. And again, we're Sith. I suppose that makes sense. I need to find a 6th Kolto tank. I was hoping this one may have respawned. It probably will be the first to respawn. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Onwards, once again. Now to House Alde. There is an entrance just here. There is another entrance to the south. We need to get into the compound and then head, I think, to this structure over here. If we were playing as a player of the Republic, then House Alde would be friendly towards us, as they are allies of House Organa. Normally you wouldn't have to be here as a player of the Republic, but apart from the smuggler, I think the smuggler has a... head to deliver while he's here, if I remember correctly. As unusual as that sounds. this where we need to be? Yes, it is. Good. Right, we need to find and gain access to the library's archive. Hello. Oh, whoops.
Afgudan Heifst.
Well, I wasn't planning on killing the patron here, but Kemval used an AoE ability and aggroed him. So, you know, things escalated. Ooh, hello. Ooh. We can corrupt the records. Because, yeah, that's gonna please people. Would you like to hear about this Rodian and all of the marvelous deeds he's done? Or would you like to hear about this lady instead? And all the bloodthirsty things she may have done. We have a librarian here. Whoops. Goddamn Kemval, so bloodthirsty. Killing poor librarians. Ah, if you can't beat them, join them, I suppose. You don't want to hear about this Twi'lek. Oh, great.
In Twyfel Atraus.
Say, have I missed one of the records? Yes, I have. Okay, this might be what I'm looking for. You searched at our library, sifting through countless records until you stumble upon something of interest. A record of an engagement party.
I thank you all for gathering here. Friends, family, everyone. As you know, this is the day that Rahana and I were to announce our intentions to be married.
No. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Rahana, but there's been a change.
You coward!
I have a responsibility to the Jedi Order. I have decided to continue with my training in the Force, off-world.
It's your family, isn't it? They talked you out of this.
Damn Organas think you're too good for us, for my daughter? You'd better be sorry. You will be sorry.
We did learn through the Codex entry of the relationship between Norma Organa and a woman of House Rist. That just confirms it though, all the same. Right. Tell you what, we might as well just head back to Lana Fool now. Is she still at the palace? She is. And contemplating travelling south Tell you what, yeah, well, that means having to fight through House Alde's forces. Sure, why not? We'll go to the next Imperial outpost, and then take a speeder back to House Fool. Some opponents have respawned. Let's just see if we can bypass them. I mean, we could have went the other way, but it would have been a bit more awkward to get past the guards. Let's just follow this main road south, and it should get us to where we want to go. We may encounter a few structures occupied by House Wrist. We'll avoid them for now unless we need to deal with them. We're getting close to the central bridge. You just see it in the distance there. So we'll be crossing that before long, but we'll see what other tasks the Empire and House Fool may have for us at this next outpost. We'll need to cross the bridge to head towards both House Wrist and the Galeris Valley, the final region we'll be properly exploring. This is considered contested territory. There used to be an area mission just at the foot of these stairs here. It was an Area 4 mission similar to what Hadra's Defeat used to be on Drummond Cass. Oh, we have a recon. Oh, the recon droid I think gives you the area quests now. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Either way, we're heading up towards the Imperial outpost. It's just up this incline here. Outpost Talon. Perfect. Right. First things first, let's hand over these medical supplies.
Just a little longer, Mac. Help's coming. Captain Tate send you? Thank goodness. All these men owe you their lives. Thank you.
Just doing my part.
Sorry, but I take their well-being kind of personally. They're good soldiers, every one of them. You should have seen what they did to the other guys.
That makes it all the more worthwhile then. Right, so... sell these. So we do need to speak to this Daphis Elgin. And there is at least one other person here currently who would like to have a word. First things first, we're going to learn how to ride a local creature called a Franta.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Let's get ourselves back over to House Fool. What time do we have? Oh, we've been recording over an hour. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll speak to Alana, see where she suggests we continue our search to lure out no more Organa. And then we'll take a break before we look into what other quests, how else we can be of assistance to the Empire here on Alderaan. Another Sith Sorceress there. Or Sorcerer, perhaps. Either way.
This is my third request that's been ignored. You've left the entire compound exposed to attack.
We're at war for your crown. I haven't got time to see to your personal entourage.
The impudence! Where does the Empire get its soldiers these days? Some swamp on Hutta?
Maybe you'd like it if we pulled out altogether. See how House Thule fares on its own. Let me worry about the men, my lord. Go back to the dining hall, where you belong.
Keep me apprised of the situation, Ertl. We may need to take action. Ah, Sith. Sorry to keep you waiting. I hope your search in House Alde was fruitful. I've been anxiously dreaming up scandals we could catch the spotless Nomar Organa in.
I found this holo recording.
Let me see. Engagement announcement Nomar and Rihanna. My goodness, this is juicy. Must have been somewhere between 20, 30 years ago. Long before I was born, but I remember hearing my nurses talking about it. The sister to the Lord of House Rist was engaged to a prominent noble against the wishes of both their families. The coward broke it off.
And here I thought Jedi were supposed to keep their promises.
I don't know about that, but the timing of this holo recording is right, as is the name, Rihanna. Rist is a house of highly trained assassins, and Lady Rist is no exception. But she is perhaps most noted for her stubborn refusal to marry, and for the humiliations she pours on those who ask.
Looks like Lady Rist and I need to chat.
Yes, I'd say so too. And if she is still in love with Nomar, then you may be able to convince her to lure Nomar to Alderaan.
My words will be sweet as honey.
But be wary. To reach Rihanna Rist, you'll have to contend with the deadliest assassins on Alderaan. Good luck, Sith.
Good to see you again, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a report to make to my lady.
What's your report about?
There are rumors that House Organa is planning a strike. The Lady Alana wanted me to find out if there's any truth to them.
If House Thule ever needs my help...
It's my duty to protect House Thule, not yours, but I appreciate the offer. Now, if you'll excuse me, business is business. good day, and good luck, Sith.
I wasn't really offering, I was just trying to make small talk to kind of end the conversation. Also to find out if House Organa really were planning a strike, since we've already thwarted them a few times here. Okay, so now we need to go play with House Wrist. Let's get out of the palace and then have a look at the map once again. Let us see. Okay, yeah. We're actually going to be gaining access to House Wrist's main compound. Their palace, as it were. Right. I think we may need to deal with House Wrist in a few ways while at this next outpost. Might as well park ourselves where we started, but before we end the video we'll just wind down slightly. There's a few things I need to sell, that's fine. Let's have a look at this renown cache. We are renown 5? Renown 4 right now, right. And inside is another earpiece containing accuracy and power. Nah, we don't really need this. That's fine. Okay. Anything else I need to sort out? Not really. What we'll do is we'll probably start the next video while we're en route back to Outpost Talon. And then we'll see what quests we can pick up around that outpost. As I say, I'm quite sure 2 or 3 of the quests have us heading towards House Wrist anyway, so it all kind of works out in the end. Either way, I will take a break here. Thank you all for joining me. This, of course, has been AnthWolf playing more Star Wars The Old Republic. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care now. Bye-bye now.